Most people think martial arts is all about dramatic kicks and lightning fast punches. But here's something that might surprise you. Beginners often overlook the importance of stances. Yet, stances teach you not only how to stand still, but also how to move swiftly. Without a proper stance, neither defense nor offense can be truly powerful.
Welcome to Reflecting on Martial Arts. Today, we're diving into the hidden strength behind karate stances, the foundation that makes every movement effective, balanced, and meaningful.
As we've already discussed in our earlier episode, traditional dojos take bowing very seriously and often spend a lot of time teaching students how to bow properly. There are two specific stances used for bowing: Heisoku Dachi and Musubi Dachi. Bowing from any other stance is considered disrespectful as it goes against the formal traditions of the dojo.
Hmm. So, on a lighter note, can we say it's kind of like the martial arts version of proper table manners?
Right, because just like you wouldn't start a formal dinner without knowing where the fork goes, you don't step onto the dojo floor without knowing how to bow and stand with respect. And speaking of foundations, let's talk about Heiko Dachi. This parallel or say ready stance actually engages over 20 different muscle groups just to maintain proper alignment.
That's wild. Who knew standing still could be so complex?
Well, Heiko Dachi helps keep the body active and the mind attentive. It reflects readiness and encourages proper posture, in contrast to standing absent mindedly with poor alignment, which can contribute to injuries and long term issues as we age. Similarly, Zenkutsu Dachi, the forward stance, uses a precise 70-30 weight distribution between the front and back leg. This careful balance not only adds power to movement, but also helps prevent knee strain when performed correctly.
Oh, wow. So, there's actually a biomechanical reason behind these super specific percentages. It's like engineering for the human body.
And you know what's fascinating? Many of karate's stances were shaped over time through practice and experience. Kibadachi, the horse stance, was developed in Okinawa to provide a strong, stable base. Later, Fudodachi or Sochindachi, the immovable stance, was introduced by Yoshitaka Funakoshi, the son of Gichin Funakoshi. Influenced by traditional Japanese martial arts, he designed this stance to blend the solid grounding of Kibadachi with the forward drive of Zenkutsu Dachi, allowing practitioners to remain rooted yet ready to strike or shift efficiently.
That historical context really brings it alive, like how modern soldiers train for different environments and situations.
Absolutely. There are practical reasons behind these stances. For example, in Kokutsu Dachi, you place 70% of your weight on your back leg and 30% on your front leg, allowing you to retreat quickly while keeping your balance.
So these aren't just arbitrary positions, they're solutions to real combat problems that evolved over time.
Exactly. And take Sanchin Dachi, the three battles stance. It's also known as the hourglass stance because the body narrows at the knees and expands at the shoulders and hips, giving it that distinct hourglass shape. And known as three battles as it refers to the unification of mind, body, and spirit, the internal struggle to bring all three into harmony. It's not just physical, this stance demands mental focus and breath control, which is what makes it so powerful.
This sounds intense and different from all other stances.
It really is. Let me tell you how to do it. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Now take a small step forward with one foot, just enough to feel steady. Let your toes turn slightly inward. As you bend your knees, gently draw them inward to create a bit of internal tension. Then give your glutes a light squeeze and pull your belly button in, like you're zipping up from the lower belly. This switches on your core, inner thighs, and glutes, creating a strong, stable base. Now, bring your attention to your breath. Inhale slowly through your nose, letting the air fill your belly. Exhale gently through your mouth. Let each breath settle you deeper into the stance, balanced, grounded, and fully present.
That's pretty advanced for something developed centuries ago.
It shows how deeply they understood the body. Let me tell you about cat stance. Neko Ashidachi, with its 90-10 weight distribution, 90 on back leg, 10% on front leg actually mirrors the positioning a cat uses before pouncing. Ancient masters were basically doing biomimicry.
Well, that explains why it feels so natural once you get it right. We're tapping into movements that evolution perfected.
Let me share something fascinating about Hangetsu Dachi or half moon stance. It is all about rooted stability with subtle movement. It's inward, grounded, and lets you shift smoothly while staying centered. The Kata Hangetsu takes that further, blending slow, focused breathing with controlled motion. It's not just physical, it sharpens your focus and calms your mind. Think of it as moving meditation that trains mind, body, and spirit.
That's incredible. They develop these sophisticated mind body techniques through pure observation and practice, and that certainly puts all those hours of stance practice in perspective. We're not just learning positions, we're learning an entire system of human optimization.
And that's really the key takeaway here. These stances aren't just about fighting, they're about understanding how our bodies work, how to move efficiently, and how to maintain balance in both physical and mental aspects of life.
That's such a powerful way to look at it. These ancient practices have modern applications far beyond the dojo.
Thank you all for joining us today. Remember, sometimes the most profound insights come from standing still and paying attention to the details that others might miss.
Keep listening to Reflecting on Martial Arts for more insights, and let us know in the comments what topics you'd like us to cover in future episodes.